It's the music, the DVD theme. Yeah, it's kind of got the dun 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 dun. It kind of does. So,
of a timeless power, infinite in knowledge, voracious in hunger, the entity.
A butt plug. Oh, a chest piece. Iridescent King. She promised to take away my pain, take away my nightmares. Oh, it is a Doctor reference. Iridescent King. You're right. That is a Dead by Daylight reference, and that went over my head. Good spot. I don't know, he could do. Maybe it's determinant. Maybe he could live, maybe he could die. So I have to move that palette out the way. Let's get rid of that shite. 1 out of 10. Okay, I like that it tells you. And then you can go through them like that. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, there's the ear. So, definitely a humming.
Will you look at that?
Right guys, this is where we pause with my lovely face in the corner and we get to the nitty gritty where we look at the different objects that we got. So clearly Iridescent King, it is an add-on from the Doctor as discussed before, but we've got 11 more to kind of get through here. Now a lot of my theories here are very blind, so I might need help with them, so if you guys have any clear ideas about what they could be, please let me know in the comments and let's chat away, because I'd love to get your theories on what these ones could all be. Now, the second one here, Wooden Horse, which we will find later on, we actually thought Huntress earlier on in the game, and we thought maybe Morris the Horse, which is the iconic horse in the Crotus Friend Asylum, that eventually got taken out, the demonic horse that all the fans of Dead by Daylight love. But it's actually a nurse add-on for Spencer's Last Breath, so there is literally one called Wooden Horse, so it just has to be a nurse reference. Now we come over to number 3. Now I really have no idea what this thing could be. The closest thing I could get is maybe the Demogorgon's soda can. The closest one I could get is probably 11 soda can, which is an add-on for the Demogorgon. But this one is very far-fetched, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was wrong. Fourth one was kind of difficult as well, but the closest thing I think it could be is the Huntress's iridescent head. Now, as you can see, guys, a lot of these are add-ons. We know that the Doctor's Iridescent King and the Nurse's Wooden Horse are add-ons, so we can probably most likely expect these to be add-on. So I thoroughly went through the list of all the killers and compared them and matched up the ones that I thought they most likely looked like, but I'm going to be way off the mark with a lot of these. Number 5, it's really difficult to get what this one could be. A few of the killers have feathers as their add-ons, so it could be either one of them. But I'm just going to lock in and guess. Maybe it's Michael Myers' tuft of hair. There's lock of hair and tuft of hair. It could be any of these. But annoyingly, it could also be a weapon. It's tough to say. That is just not a familiar object or shape to me. Number 6 is kind of a generic one. It could be a lot of things. The one I matched up to the most is probably the Plague's Potent Tincture, which is a Vile Purge add-on. Then we're going over to our bottom row here, and again, the bottom left one could be absolutely anything. I think it's probably Leatherface's Iridescent Flesh though, but let me know again if you think it's something else. Now number 8 could be one of two things. I couldn't quite land on which one I thought it was. We knew that, we're getting the Nurse's Wooden Horse, and there are a few other wooden ones, so I think it could be the Huntress's Wooden Fox perhaps, or maybe the twins' cat figurine. Number 9's a difficult one to say. I instantly thought it's something to do with the Plague, but potentially not. The one that it screams most like to me is to do with the twins, which is Victor's soldier. Now, number 10, I'm not even going to try. It's the one that is escaping me. I sift through all of them. I can't find what it is. I just don't know what that looks like. That is the one I need the most help with, guys. So, sorry, I'm going to have to take a pass on this one. Now, number 11, there's a lot of weapons in the game. I don't know if it is an add-on and if they have put weapons in here as well. If it is a weapon, the one it most likely resembles does belong to the Knight. And finally, if we're going for my weapon theory again, it's probably Leatherface's hammer. He's got the most like that. I did think Legion at one point, but he's just got a dagger, you know, and it's definitely not a blade, it's definitely a bludgeon weapon, so Leatherface is probably the most likely candidate for this one. But if we are going add-ons, it's probably the Knight's Blacksmith Hammer. Okay, me eating donuts on stream was one time. Hey, did you hear that? Picking up the clue made the Dead by Daylight skill check sound. That's pretty neat. The horse. Through the forest, the path is clear and the fire waits for me. What we got here? Okay. Oh. Oh, the Hillbilly!
Things just get weirder and weirder down here.
I hate going against this guy. It depends what map you have him on, but yeah, he's the one that can just run, and I really like the lore of him though. He's a fascinating killer, I'll give him that. Oh god, I didn't read that, I didn't read it! Oh my god, they did a DBD check, nice. I was busy looking at the chat that I was like, oh, something's gonna happen. Okay. I like that, it gives you a DBD skill check. I actually asked for that in the game in our request video, and it's straight up in the prologue. That is good, this game's doing a lot of things right. Fake baby, you're probably right. Oh, great skill check, yes boy. Always lose maybe? Maybe I did fail it. Oh, he hooked me, like in DBD. Oh, look, I've been impaled. He is a human right now, but I imagine the entity is gonna transport him to its realm, and then it's gonna become a supernatural killer from this. Hence why Augustine was in the room, since I guess Augustine works for the entity. Yeah, the fact he loses his jaw, I noticed that. And it's almost like the way he got impaled was... Oh, and there's the entity. Yeah, there we go. So